Hello and welcome to this tutorial on locating laws using the Justice Laws website. We're going to be looking at how to use navigation of the site to locate laws and also how to use the search features. I'm going to start by showing you that if you scroll down, if you're looking for an act that's accessed quite frequently, you might find it under the list here. So for example, you can see the Copyright Act, Criminal Code, Youth Criminal Justice Act. All of these and many other popular laws are located here. To have a look, you can either click and get into the table of contents. You can click, if you know directly what section or area you'd like to look at, you can click there and it'll open it right up. Or if you would like to view the whole document at once, you can either click the HTML or PDF links. So by clicking HTML, you can see I'm opening up the whole act. Going back to the main page, you can see that there are links to the consolidated acts. This would be if you know the title of your act, but it's not one of the popular ones listed on the main page. Just click whichever letter of the alphabet starts the title of your act. Scroll down until you find the act you'd like to read, click it, and then again use the table of contents, view the HTML, or you could click the PDF if you also wanted to open it up as a PDF file. Consolidated regulations work exactly the same way. Notice that there's also a constitutional documents link, so for example you can go right into the charter that way. Annual statutes are more appropriate for historical research, so for example if I wanted to see what laws were new in 2005, I would click 2005, scroll through to find what I was looking for as it was in 2005. So these annual statutes volumes aren't updated. If you didn't see what you were looking for, maybe you don't know the title of the act that contains what you're interested in researching, click the search feature. You can use the basic search to search for specific content. So for example, if I knew I wanted to look up to see what legislation had to say about street racing, I could just do a search for street racing. Because I'm looking for that exact phrase, street racing, those two words in that exact order, I've got them in quotation marks, and I just hit the search button. So you can see all the results are brought up here. I can either open the page immediately that mentions it, or I can actually see it highlighted in context. And I can even use the next results to navigate through that. If I wanted to do something a little more complex, I could use the advanced search. The advanced search page allows me to construct a more sophisticated search. I could use these different boxes, for example, to search for all of these words if I had an exact phrase I wanted to look for. But what I really like about this is it's got a word proximity search. So if I wanted to search to see what legislation says about medical marijuana, I could type in the word medical, but if I wasn't sure if it used the exact term medical marijuana, maybe it says marijuana for medical purposes, maybe it's medical applications of marijuana, what I would do was I would just use this because I've typed in medical, and then you can see it looks for it within 5 words of marijuana. And I also wanted to show you that it has a very specific spelling. Because if you are using the Justice Laws website, you need to use exactly the same spelling that's used in the piece of legislation. So if you're not sure what that is, unfortunately, you just have to rely on trial and error, or maybe even have a look at a legal textbook. I do that search, and you can see that the results are, like they are with the basic search, are highlighted in context. So I've given you an overview of some of the contents and search features of the Department of Justice Laws website. That brings us to the end of our tutorial.